Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 855, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere, Texas, Dallas, to be exact. It is Wednesday night, midnight now, on the dot. So, man, get ready, put your thinking caps on. We're going to be deep diving into what we're doing right now on the Arbitrum and base ecosystems. We're going to be sort of having a little bit of fun, checking on different positions. We've cleaned up a lot of different things. So one of the things that we were sort of doing to sort of show, I don't want to say profit generation and stuff like that. We got to close some work things that we had going on because we don't need them right now. You would think after years and years of doing this that I would have this down to a science, but it's almost like every single night is a first time doing it type of thing. And that's sort of hilarious in one aspect or another. All right, boop, we're done with that. We can close that window. But what we're hopping into, like I said, as always, as we do it, huge shout out. Man, I need to try to get sponsored by them in some way, shape, or form. That would be, I've been using them for years, so I actually get more value out of them than they get from me, I guess. But DBank is an amazing place to sort of start with figuring out what you want to, like where your finances are on EVM, and that is DBank, DEBANK.com. You don't need a referral code. I think I have one if you really want one. I think it gives me points, and I don't know what it gives you, but you don't need it. It's free to use. Do I pay for things on it? Yes, because I use a lot more things on it. Literally, mostly around like badge minting, and one day maybe they might launch a token. That'd be really cool. But they really sort of track authentic Web3 users, which is sort of really cool. For protocols, looking across all their different chains. As you can see, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38 chains that are just showing, and that's not counting like all the weird EVM chains that don't show up. So we're seeing a lot of different action pieces, which is sort of fun to see. And but it tracks different protocols, what you might be doing. As you can see on Arbitrum, 6, 18, 23 different protocols on Arbitrum. Call that 22 because I have Uniswap V2 and V2 and V3, and then Camelot V2 and V3. So 21 protocols. Everything that sort of really makes it easy. And so as we deep dive, and I'm trying to deep dive into this because I have try to keep this show under 2 hours tonight, maybe. I don't know, who knows. I'm probably going to squirrel a lot and cover some other things, but we're just going to go through and open up all of our positions that I like that we're going to go sort of check in on. And as you can see, some I have just dust sitting there from exiting protocols, but also we have some different positions with different things that we need to try to either reclaim or move back if they're no longer part of an airdrop campaign, or we've no longer getting any benefits from it and stuff like that. Some we just sort of keep going out of interest. And so, yeah, because we like to sort of keep our finger on the pulse of things. And so like Joe, we sort of keep, we don't use Joe so much. We use Joe more on Avalanche than we do on Arbitrum. So Camelot is our go-to DEX on Arbitrum. That we've had most success on farming. The more liquidity, to be honest, for a lot of different things. So we like Camelot. Just, you know, leave it as at that. Joe is not bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just sort of where we find a lot of our pieces. So we've seen some growth within the Arbitrum ecosystem, and we've seen some movement from other protocols on the expanding side, especially around like Dow Jones and stuff like that, or Jones Dow, and you know. So I think we're going to be touching on that. Ramsey as well. Yeah, Jones Dow. So we have there's a lot of different opportunities out there. First off, what we're going to be hitting out tonight, Hedgie. Hedgie is really good platform for those that are doing token management in any way, or investor tokens, or community airdrops, you know, vesting schedules, automated vesting schedules via an NFT position. Oh my God, where is the freaking dark mode? That is bright. Sorry about that, guys. So what's really cool about it is it gives you a liquid position for token vesting. Now, what does that mean? As either an investor or as like a KOL round and stuff like that, you might get tokens over like a 3 to 4 year plan, linear vesting, but you need capital now. So rather than holding on to that position, you can always sell that position, and as an NFT, it moves to whoever you sell it to. So that's one of the really cool pieces. Hedgie is built on so many different chains. So there's just cool stuff all the way around with all of their different plans and stuff like that. So let's go see. We don't have any token grants. We have investor lockups. So we're gonna go see our, you know, we did a test run with Sweetcoin, so we were able to see what that was like. We still get Savvy, even though Savvy is somewhat depreciated. Now, you know, the front end, back end for Savvy still works. The idea behind it is still great. You know, they just, man, like originally when Savvy, the 15 minutes after Savvy launched on Avalanche, Avalanche had its first bridge and chain freeze in you know, years. So and that sort of killed a lot of their TGE stuff. Then as they moved, they got really expanded into the Arbitrum ecosystem and DAO system, and became really good at helping out with STIP rewards and LTIP, long-term rewards, and even becoming grant guides, I guess you could say, for projects either looking for grants or managing grants. And so, but what they were basically doing was on-chain credit, over-collateralized, non-liquidating, self-repaying loan protocol. So you're buying an asset, you're getting a synthetic asset that's backed one-to-one. But then there was the aspect of using a governance token that sort of gave rewards, and it sort of really, that mechanic for it just was a time weight piece that didn't get calculated right. And that sort of sucks because a micro tick off in the beginning turns into a mile wide swath error in the end. So like that's sort of where we can see some issue pieces. But you know what was going on there was yield was getting stuck into automated liquidity generation that was like the fees earned was paying off the loan. So you put in $100 and you borrow 50, your 50 was getting paid off based off of the fees and interest that your principal was earning, which was sort of cool. You could self-liquidate at any time, and you would just owe what was left on the payoff side of things. With the GMX hack and the Oh man, I don't remember who the other one was. What was the? I'm still in it, so let's see. Oh, let's connect so we can see. Yep, Jones Dow, and then the Yield Yak, Silo and Yield Yak. With the Yield Yak hack, that sort of lost a lot of consumer trust. So it wasn't Savvy protocol; it was the yield generating protocols that Savvy was using and stuff like that. And Savvy did a lot of cool things to save a lot of user funds, and they saved a lot of user funds. But the tokenomics around the Savvy token and staking the Savvy token, earning vSavvy, just wasn't done right. And I don't want to say it got exploited, got gamified too hard. So it made it unfair for any new person coming in. And what on yield distribution, but there was just a lot of cool stuff that they did because there were some really awesome builders. I love the team. The team is super smart. So their build, they still have Savvy is going to be up and running until funds are returned from Yield Yak on Yield Yak recovery. And then, but the team is also building on Berachain a few different protocols with some really good results and some RFPs and some good grants and some really big investment pieces. So really awesome to see them still growing and doing some really cool things. So my hat's off to them. But Hedgie is sort of that management side. So if you are a project that is looking to distribute tokens over a linear or Cliff or anything, there's a ton of different options on pretty much any chain. You can make that position and you can, give your investors choice and liquidity and stuff like that. So I think it's a really cool piece to see. Really excited between like different token claims and what else they have going on. You can also create token claims. There's just a lot of cool stuff going on that we see. So locked, unlocked, claimed, available to claim. Oh, we can go claim some space. Let's go claim some space. That's on base. We're gonna be on base, so we're okay with let's go claim our space. Space base on space. Space on base. Yeah. So another really cool protocol that we'll be talking about tonight. All right. Uniswap. We're going to look at our V2 positions, which is just more and ETH. Looks, I don't know what, that's a really low position. So we're going to maybe look at closing that. V2 in range position. I don't know why I still have this position open. Yeah, let's close it. Confirm. There we go. And one of the things that I'm actually going to be doing is be moving a lot of wrapped ETH and more token over to base, providing liquidity because a lot of stuff is coming up on Morpheus on Arbitrum, which is pretty cool. And I just sort of like what's going on over there. All right, so we still have our layer 0 position and our all right, so we're going to collect our fees and let's see, we're going to remove let's remove some of our liquidity. So remove 50%. So, yeah, we're going to remove it as ETH. Nope. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to remove it as ETH because then it's easier. Yeah. All right, let's see. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Shout out to everyone that's joining us on LinkedIn, Player One Taco YouTube, 0x Degens YouTube, Twitch, Twitter video, Rumble Kick, on chain via, oh man, Rumble Kick, Twitch, Twitter video, Unlonely, and Soul Media Tech as well. Oh, all right, let's try this again. Let's see. All right, we got enough ETH. So let's refresh this. Like I said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Refreshing or a hard refresh, meaning clearing your cookies from your browser, you can do that by simply hitting the refresh button, but holding the shift key on your computer and then hitting this. If you're on a Mac, you're just screwed. I don't know. I'm sorry. You're on a Mac. You have more problems than, cookies. But if you're on a site and you're on a PC, if you hold the shift key and you hit the reload, it will clear the cookies for that page and give you a fresh browser for all of that. So pretty cool piece there. So as you can see, it refreshed us. So we have to reconnect our wallet as well. And then as you can see, we can remove liquidity. So we're going to remove 50%. So that's going to be like 12.5, 12.95 more token. And we're going to move more token over to base. And I'm actually, boop, we're going to add another site, morelord.com as well. So, and then we're going to bring up dbridge. So let's see, we'll refresh that now. See if that should be processed. Connecting. Yep. So now it's half of what we had in there. So we're good to go. This one is a full range. So, we are losing out on fees and stuff like that on that position, but it's sort of like a V2 version of V3 where we don't touch our liquidity, but we still get to collect fees. And yay. All right. So we go over to my accounts. We have 11 more token to claim. So we're going to trigger that. No, I don't think I have enough ETH on mainnet. Let's see. Gwei is just all right. So yeah, I guess we're not going to do that right now. But we're going to do a chain transfer. So we're going to do from Arbitrum. Oh, Arbitrum. Yeah, we're moving from Arbitrum. Let's resync and my account. So we're gonna, there we go, Arbitrum to base, and we're gonna move $101 more tokens, leaving us 25. So yeah, that's costing us 16 cents to move, with fees. So that's just horrible, some of the really cool layer 0 protocol stuff built into the more ecosystem. So that leaves us, as you can see, Aurora, which gets you also into the near ecosystem, which is really cool. And Ethereum and Base. It is a layer 0 token. Polygon's also turned on. So if you wanted to go over to Polygon, and as needs arise to move elsewhere, they'll turn on those pieces as well, which is really sort of cool. We see some recent movements on the purchase, swap, and burn, and increasing liquidity, which is happening, which is just sort of awesome to watch and see. On the multi-sig side of things and the ETH, so claiming fees that are then used for buying and everything like that, increasing liquidity, adding more token, and then just sort of we see these, so purchasing more token and then adding those tokens back into the pool at a higher price than what they were purchased for. We just sort of see that happening nonstop, which is just sort of fun to see. Like look at the daily piece, 3,000 more added, 3,200 more added. It's just sort of awesome to see this. And this is all being done via smart contract, it's awesome to see, man. The automated side of things that you can do. We see different capital providers, and we see different code contributors as well. So a lot of stuff is happening on this side of the world. So the next spot that we have to go is dbridge, as we are going to be bridging some ETH over from Arbitrum over to Base. Now, what was really crazy, even during all of this weekend stuff that we saw happening with over the weekend on Solana, watching transactions come from Optimism or Base or wherever I was moving it from over to Solana, just taking 30 seconds to happen, 15 seconds to happen, I think was pretty freaking awesome. So we're going to just make that 0.51 so that we get, let's make it a 6-1. So, yeah. All right. So, and if you want using dbridge, you can also send to a different address if that's something that you're wanting to do. But some really cool stuff that you can do with dbridge. We are a huge fan and proponent of them and their permissionless nature of things. So huge shout out to them. When I say permissionless nature, like any EVM chain that's building can go and have their chain added to the ecosystem. While waiting for that to happen, I am going to definitely, I'm going to go to the crowd to go see. We have someone that put in a request, and I apologize. What is it? So, is it weird? All right. Ba-doo. I'm feeling odd, So, is it weird? GM.
What up? It's good morning for you already?
It is an always GM time, man.
Y'all are hilarious. No, dude, man, I was just like, damn, you carried a conversation all by yourself for 20 plus minutes. Fucking congrats, buddy.
Oh, you should. I've done that for like 12 hours. You should. This is yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I was just messing with you, man. No, I had a quick question. So I did have a buddy reach out to me, when we were in the NFTs and, we were in the Pirates and stuff, but he found someone, and I wanted to ask someone who's like in spaces and stuff and see what reaction I get. But he sent me a link to like Pi, where it's kind of like you log in, you get credits every day, but it's on the app. Have you heard of that or no?
Pi, as in the token Pi.
Yes, PI.
Yep. Yeah. No. I know Pi. Pi. Oh my gosh. No, I'm confusing them with Chia, which is proof of space. Pi is another like basic compute piece. So yeah, I remember using Pi for a moment, but then it was like non-transferable, and there was like a process for them to eventually make it. But you had to like go through like a KYC process, if I remember right. There's like a big thing it's a big thing in Japan.
Okay, so that's the thing. I mean, he's an iPhone user and stuff like that, and I'm just like, he sent me the link. He's like, dude, you just log in. He's like, I forget to log in, and he had a buddy who knew about it, and of course, you gotta send it here to a wallet, and he was like, oh, it reminded me about the NFTs you were we were invested in, because we were invested in Pirates, NBA Top Shot, invested into what was it, Mutant Hounds, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I was curious if you heard about that, because he was like, yeah, just click that link, and it's like it's an app now where you just log in, check in, stuff like that. And
Yep.
I don't know, I was just curious what you heard about that.
No, one of the proof of attention things that I've seen and where get daily users, and it's been around for a moment.
Okay.
From
what I see.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. It's I think the last time I sort of talked about them, oh man, like Pi Chain and what they were doing, Pi Global. Yeah, so
to be honest, I haven't downloaded it. But for him to tell me about it,
yeah,
I'm like, well, that's weird, because I was the first one to tell him about like Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that, and he's dabbled in the market, before with Doge and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, and I was like, well, just be safe, man. And I was like, just don't go too crazy, like you. So we kind of, but also when Pirates came out, we were and NBA Top Shot and stuff, we were flipping, a couple. I mean, it might be minimal at the beginning, but like, I mean, you're making $3-4 on a card, or on an NFT, just kind of flipping some stuff. But no, I was just curious. But for him to tell me, hey, download this app, and I was like, well, and that's the thing, I had to stop him from what do you call it, MetaMask. I'm like, I was like, hey, you gotta understand, you gotta have your key codes, you gotta have your wallets and stuff like that, and don't just be signing into stuff. So it was crazy that he sent me that maybe a month ago, and it was kind of like, hey, download the app, you just check in, you get credits and money and stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, that's cool, but I don't know. I was just curious about that.
I just DM'd you the main Pi Twitter account so that you can sort of deep dive a little bit on yourself. Yeah, the PyCore team. His might be just a referral link because that's sort of how they expanded a lot of different things. Yeah, so last year they just celebrated, in September they just celebrated 2,000 days since launch in 2019. So they've been around for a while. So yeah, so they were, proof of authenticity, but a highly mined token where they were sort of doing their protection piece was on the KYC side of things, So I would go, if you have a referral code from your friend, I would just get the code and I would go through PyCore team. And then, you know, I'm sure you could enter his ref code.
He sent it to me directly, right? You know, you can just
Yep.
and stuff. And yeah, no, he sent me his code, but I never did it because one, like, you know, beforehand. And yes, like we've contacted before on some stuff and everything, and you've had some good spaces, but like I tell him too, I'm like, be cautious, don't just, you know, jump into A, B, and C before. And me, I have a little bit more time than he does because he runs his own company and business, you know. So he just kind of, you know, jumps in and out, or he hears something from a friend or anything, you know. Oh, everybody with money, they want to talk about crypto, right? And I'm just like, okay. And then he's like, okay, well, you know, you've been in it for a while. I'm like, yeah, I've been in it, but I got lucky as well. And so it's like, just make sure, you know, don't buy this or don't buy that. And he was invested in Doge for, like, he got to buy the little cheap. He sold when he got even, and then of course with everything that happened, it kind of well, for him, he was buying it at what do you call it, a market price or like a set price once it hits this point. I don't know the technical terms, but no, he was up to that, and he was using what's that app, Robinhood.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
I don't know if you're familiar. Yeah, Robinhood. I use crypto.com and then MetaMask and all that stuff. But no, I don't know. I was just trying to get a little bit of a see how the market is. And man, dude, I had to get on and off. I was like, shit, she was bad, but yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm just trying to ask some questions, see what's going on.
Yeah, no, another one that does some different things. So Pi, there's a couple different apps like that. Cadena, and Chia as well.
So is that worth the time right now to do it, or no? Like it's already where it's going to be at, correct?
Well, so like Chia is like compute and space time and time space. Like, so they do this really cool thing with plotting on hard drive space and math. I remember going through the technicals one time. Like, you're running a node basically on your computer, and so you need enough space, you know, to run it, you know, like a few hundred gigs, because
that's all harvesting, right?
It's computational power. So you're providing compute, or like you're providing like mining for Bitcoin. You're providing hash security to the network. Sort of like the same thing in a different way.
Yes, but now it's on the coding on the phone and everything now, and that's the new.
Yeah, because phones are so powerful these days.
I'm trying to where I can explain it to somebody, but does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Pi documents and stuff like that are really good because, like, they were aimed towards like a peer-to-peer payment network system that like was supposed to be really easy. You know, they're celebrating 60 million engaged pioneers. Their account alone has 3.5 million followers, you know. So
that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And me, I'm always on the optimistic, but we're like, oh, okay, you know, like let's see what happens, what goes from there.
Yep.
And that was the other thing too, you know, and I did make a little bit of money on crypto with Ethereum and NBA Top Shot, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think people, like new people, understand like the what do you call it? The environment. There's a word I'm looking for. Shit. Fire, like how quick it can burn down.
Yeah.
Like like a second. Man, this fucking word I'm missing right now. Sorry, I'm getting annoyed with myself.
That's all right.
But no, it's just like how quick it can go for like up and down, up and down, up and down.
Volatility on the market is real. You know, volatility.
There we go. There we go. That's that. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's just kind of just understanding that. But of course, you know, with me and my buddy, he has his own really cool, awesome business. I'm like awesome, and got him into a little bit of NFTs, and he was investing in crypto. So we're like, I was like, all right, cool, and with Ethereum and Bitcoin, kind of stuff like that. Like he has a little bit of that, but it goes back to it's like when I gotta tell him like you're selling when you're scared, but I can't tell him like it's his money, right? You know,
Yeah.
you gotta like you kind of have to back off a little bit, but no, I mean he's doing good for himself and stuff like that. But he sent me that link to Pi, and I was just like, well, I haven't because I'm very secure wise, right? MetaMask, I got all my passwords backed up, everything like that, with NFTs and some Bitcoin and Ethereum or whatever, right? So it's just kind of like, okay, man. But I was like, well, don't just click the links, you know, real quick because something could happen.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel of as far as that app is, and thank you for the info, because what you're telling me, I'm going to tell him that, you know, I'm going to tell him tomorrow morning. Okay. When we get we're driving into work and just talking and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, thank you for the info. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the stage, Knowledge.
Yo, what up, Taco?
GM, man.
Yeah, GM. I just came up to say that, yo, you know, there's like a little small use case with Pi in Indonesia. They're like selling pizzas and small merchants are using Pi, you know what I mean? You know, they just started the KYC. I believe the mainnet should come soon. So
yeah, there's even my understanding, I have been told that there's like a whole little mall in Japan that like everything's, you know, all in Pi.
Yes, you're right. Yes, I remember seeing that.
I don't know if that was like a pop-up, if it's still going, you know, but yeah, it is in the APEC region. Pi is huge. Same thing, you know, Chia is more North America and Europe because you're needing more computational you know, you need a, you know, big computer. Cadena, you know, proof of work as well. Cadena, there's going to be some good price action on Cadena, in my opinion. I think that's here for that's here for a long haul. So yeah, but some cool stuff's going on there, man. Knowledge, I apologize. I came to your city and I did not see you.
I cried in Taco.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I was there for like less than 48 hours. Like 40 hours.
I'm sure I'll see you at TNYC.
Most likely. Are you coming to ETH Denver?
No, I don't really travel too much. Maybe next year I'll start traveling around like you. I want to be like you, man. You know what I mean? You go to every fucking convention out there. I know it's beneficial.
Yeah, man, it is a frontline road to education around the world and knowledge, you know? So, yeah. I compared it the other day, you know, I chase around basically go around the world to, you know, like running around a quad to classes. You know, I run around the world to go listen to the same and different people speak, or speak myself, which is just, you know, I'm basically just a parrot at times, you know. I build little cool things for me here and there, but like, frontline seat to some of the biggest builders in the world, which is awesome, you know.
Yeah, I had the opportunity last year. I think the year that we met, Because when I had the opportunity to travel all over and go to all these different crypto conventions with BBS NYC,
Yep.
I work with them on the side, but I didn't take it.
Take it. Do it.
Next time.
Yeah. The opportunity to be able to do that is, I don't know, pretty freaking awesome, you know? So, all right. Man, what are you doing on Arbitrum today? Are you doing anything?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What am I doing on Arbitrum? I did Hyperliquid yesterday. That's like the closest thing, right? I think that's Arbitrum.
Hyperliquid?
Yeah.
No, that's not Arbitrum.
Yeah, nothing on Arbitrum at the moment, to be honest.
Okay. What about you, Soul is Weird? Soul is Weird. Cupcake. Big old Near fan. I see your Near background.
What are you doing on Arbitrum, Taco?
Oh man, I am doing all sorts of different things. I was going through the different protocols that I'm in tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 protocols that I'm doing different things on. Mostly all different DeFi protocol pieces. So just moving liquidity around in different dexes, claiming rewards after letting things sit and stake. And I actually, so I'm going to be covering Arbitrum positions and base positions tonight. Some big stuff is coming up with Morpheus. That's the alpha. We with builder rewards and staking builders is going to be going live very it's live right now at the contract level, and so I just unstaked some of my liquidity in More and ETH on Uniswap, and I just bridged it all over to Base because I'm going to go provide liquidity over on Base because there's about to be a lot of action over there in the Morpheus ecosystem. So yeah, you know, that's what we're deep diving in on tonight as we go back into it. So
have you been playing around with Aerodrome?
Yes, sir. We're going to be hitting Aerodrome tonight. Let's fucking go. Man, all right. So as we hop back into this, we're going to go right back into our Arbitrum positions on Uniswap. We're leaving our 0 wrapped ETH in place. I think we have a wide range. Yeah, we have an infinite range on that. So basically a V2 version on V3. So not really exercising, good liquidity management or optimization. But this is just a set it and forget it type position that just slowly grows in fees, allows us to collect more fees and then add more 0 as we go along. So we're going to deposit the rest of our 0 into this liquidity pool, and then we're going to go on from there. And this is all that we're going to be. We're going to hit Uniswap V2. I think we closed that position, so we're not going to have to worry about that anymore. But one of the big pieces here, as we can see, shout out to Wallet Guard for letting us know what our wallet is doing when it's doing things on that safety side. So, all right, boom, we're done there. Umami Finance looks like we're not going to turn on our what's the word? Our VPN today. So we're going to skip Umami. Magpie, we have just a little bit of Pendle rewards, nothing really worth touching, but Pendle's worked really hard on making multi-chain DEX pieces and doing liquid staking. They're doing some really cool stuff. So you can sort of see the entire ecosystem within Magpie and what they're doing. Whereas we're going to just go hop straight into what they are doing on their Magpie Launchpad. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. I mean, like auto dark mode. Whew. Man, it is. I think we might be geo blocked with Magpie. Yeah, we are geo blocked. So we'll leave that. Now we're going to hop over into Poison. Oh, we don't want to go to Poison. We're going to drop right into the app. And as we can see here, through Poison, we have some V Poison and we have some I Poison. So not a whole lot. So let's connect, and we're going to go into minted Poison week 1, month 1, grow. So we have a Poison pool here. We're going to look at the opposite side of things. So let's see here. I Poison. I need to find the unstaked piece side of things. So
sorry, man. Just want to jump in real quick.
Of course.
I didn't mean to interrupt, and I know you're doing your thing, which,
yeah.
To be honest, I don't track all your episodes. But no, thank you for the info, and I was just jumping in, for in and out, and let you do your thing and stuff. So I hope y'all have a good night and everything. But definitely hit me up and stuff. And if you need a co-host for the night to to do something different and everything, let me know, man.
Hey, anytime, man.
Your info is like top notch, and now I see like it's on. You're doing this live on YouTube as well, or just on
2 YouTube channels, LinkedIn, Twitch, Telegram, Rumble, Kick, on-chain via Unlonely, and on-chain via Soul Media Tech.
Okay, cool. No, but you gave me some good insight on that, and just like talking about Pi earlier, I just it was weird that my buddy, who I told him, about NFTs and crypto and stuff, he's like, "Oh, I found this," and he's sending it to me. I was like, "Oh man!" So, no, I appreciate the insight on that, and the link you sent me, I looked at it a little bit real quick. So, I just wanted to say, thanks and appreciate it.
You're welcome, man.
So, but yeah, y'all have a good night, and I'm going to be roaming around for a little bit. I'm off of work tomorrow, so I'll probably be out for a couple hours. Just see how Twitter Spaces be looking.
All right.
I always like to check in, to be honest. Yeah, it's just what I do.
Hey, that's the way to do it, man.
So, all right, y'all have a good night, and I might jump back in. Just let me know what's going on.
All right. Night. All right. Let's see. The other side piece here that we have that looks like we had unstaked, which kept us out of the earn protocol side of things within Mosaic, is we didn't have our stake going on. So we've now added that so that we are, I don't know why we didn't have that staked, but Mosaic sort of brings some good liquidity management side of things, and some good, they have some good pieces going on within their whole protocol. So their DAO piece on voting on their protocols is pretty cool to see. They haven't, migration rebrand to Haiku. So we have this coming up as well. So I don't think I have, I don't know if I have my votes available. So let's see my voting power. Oh, yep, my voting power is good. So let's see. We're just gonna go all in on this. On vote and use our entire vote to vote yes. So let's go. Support snapshot and then boom. So there we go. All right. So we have some different pieces on Mosaic. Let's tweet that out so other people know to vote if they're on Mosaic. Because Mosaic is getting ready to transfer over to Barachain as well. We see a lot of stuff coming up on Barachain, which is pretty cool. So looks like they're getting ready to move over on their vote piece. So we got just in time for that vote piece there. We can look at their, they use a Stargate for their bridging. We have their main vault that they have. Thesis, so we can deposit into that. So their vault strategy sort of gives you CVU and one or more of the assets the vault is farming at the time. So we don't have, let's see, what can we farm with? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I think we can farm with no, we're not gonna farm with that. We're not gonna farm with our more token. Let's move in with a little bit of ETH. I think that might work. Yep, there we go. So we're going to deposit ETH into this, moving liquidity around for their auto management side of things, which is pretty cool. Mosaic's sort of grown multi-chain, and they're doing a lot of different things. We see them sort of working in the AVS layer of like Eigen and some other side of things. So I like how they're doing different things, providing sort of within GMX vaults and some different aspects there. So they're doing pretty. I like what they're doing. And one of the really cool things that they've really worked really hard on is keeping things safe for users, which is pretty cool. So what do we have to convert? Oh, we don't need to convert anything. We have our Moz staked. That is all that we have. Yeah. So we'll close this out. But they are, like I said, they're across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chains. So Mosaic's working pretty hard on some cool different liquidity providing pieces. Live Peer, it looks like we got some cool stuff going on. I haven't been to Live Peer in a while. We used to use Live Peer for streaming as well. But we haven't really done anything too much with them for a while. Let's see, we can redelegate our Live Peer. Let's redelegate it to someone. All right, let's cancel that. Yeah, let's redelegate. All right. I think that's what I wanted to do. Oh, view active orchestrators. All right, so let's delegate to this person. Move delegated. Active. All right. I'm down for that. I'm supporting the little guy, the little staker. but they've been active nonstop for 8 months. So I feel that, you know, they're up 100% for 8 months straight. I feel like that's sort of a good. Oh, they're doing a fee cut 90%. Oh man, no wonder they're. Oh man, all right. So let's see here. Forecasted yield. Oh well, yeah. Let's what is their fee cut? Reward call ratio. All right, and then live peer. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Oh well, let's support the little guy. That's sort of fun. We can see some governance pieces coming up. They've treasury contribution. Nothing new recently. LivePeer's been doing some big stuff on some different things. So now they're moving into the AI space, which is cool to see. But some cool pieces are moving around there. You know, as we see some different uptime pieces, they're sort of pushing. They used to push really good boundaries with video performance on chain, but it's as we can see, delegators have gone down. There's 3,101 delegators. You know, and in 2022 there was 4,000 plus delegators. So, you know, it's an interesting piece to sort of see how they build that out and they continue building things. But yeah, I like what they do, and they keep things going. We see a lot of different things that they're doing on like Merkle and reward pieces for different people. So if you're looking for just a safe bet, LivePeer is probably somewhere where you could go and do that. They're going to be around for a long time. And I think the asset, you know, it's a good play. Solid Lizard. We have one of our tokens, Taco and Arb over there. Man, what else do we have going on Soul Lizard? Classic Dex, V33, 4/19, 2028. So I don't know. That's probably, let's go vote on something. I don't know. Can we vote on anything? Nope. Sort of, we can claim distribution side of things. We're going to claim that. We're going to claim our bribes. There and here. So they just weren't able to get, they're good solid decks. They're just, you know, they're, you know, almost like a, what sort I'm thinking of here? Like a Camelot type of fork. And, you know, they're not bad. They're just not great. You know, they wanted to come, there was a whole bunch of different integrations with like other protocols that just turned into vaporware. So they got sort of stuck holding the bag. When, you know, Arbitrum first launched, there was a lot of different opportunity pieces there that we saw. And they, you know, they tried to be, you know, they didn't go slow and steady like Camelot did. They went heavy with and like accepted everyone, and they got screwed for it. So I think that's sort of the thing that we see that sort of sucks with them. You know, we're locked into them for the next 3 years. So they're not allowing new locks to happen as they depreciate. So I do like the fact that they're working on keeping people safe. So it just sort of sucks that they got the short end of the stick by trying to go fast. And Arbitrum in its early days was sort of ruthless to those that got not necessarily the chain, but like the community. They're like, oh, you weren't able, you didn't partner with good people, well, you must be dumb and we're not going to use you. But it was people that were trying to innovate and build with like so many different cool people that that's sort of where they got burned, and I don't know, I think they're still around doing some stuff kicking. But it's interesting to sort of see what they've been building out, and their borrow lend protocol, simple and easy, asset management pieces. And so like I said, they're not a huge protocol. They got 40K TVL, but they've been sort of putting it out there and continuingly to just build and deliver. The biggest side of things, so they're not like, this isn't going to be, you want simple, safe, perps and borrow lending protocol. They have it going on, heavily audited, so their protocol was never at harm. It was just the projects that they went with, that they added and stuff like that sort of screwed them over in a way. So heart goes out to them, but that's sort of how it goes at times. So we're not doing anything with them, but they, I do remember, I just saw it, but I do remember one of the things that they got really big early on before anyone else was they got a good partnership with Chainlink. So solid numbers. They're just, they're the little guy now. They weren't able, because they were a little off kilter. They didn't get all of the steps and stuff like that a lot of projects got. They just so they do a lot of different things. So give them a look if that's something you're doing on Arbitrum. A lot of different opportunity there. So yeah, shout out to them for that. Next up, we have, where is this? There's our Arbitrum. Steer protocol. There's a bunch of different smart pools that you can get into. For us personally, we have, we're in a handful, our Savvy wrapped ETH pool. We can withdraw that. We're going to withdraw that. So we're going to get a little bit of ETH and a little bit of Savvy. Actually, before we do that, I don't know, we might have some rewards. Let's see if we have some rewards with that. Deposit rewards, claimable rewards. All right, so we have some Arbitrum rewards, some Grail rewards, and Savvy. So yeah, we're gonna claim those. I wish there was a big old claim. I love the claim all button. I think that's one of my favorite buttons. I don't see it very often anymore. But that's sort of a good play to go. What Steer sort of looks for is in like Uniswap pools or V2 pools that might not have a bribe protocol in play. Steer allows projects to designate rewards for either people that hold tokens or provide LP or staking that might not necessarily have that option, you know, in that protocol. So it's one of those things like if you're holding on Uniswap or on a certain pair, you might already have steer rewards on that chain, depending on where you're at. And so you can see right now, like my TVL is only worth like $8.81, but the fees that I've earned is $439. So yes, my TVL used to be more, probably around like the $200 range side of things, $300 side of range. But it's one of those things to where there's some good reward pieces there that we can see. Yeah. So one of the really fun aspects that we see within different protocols. Let me see if I can get that again. Nope. All right. We'll hit that. Save the day there. Merkle to the rescue. And then we're just going to withdraw this position, collect our savvy and our wrapped ETH as well. So if you're providing liquidity on different chains, it is worth the time and effort to go check out Steer Protocol and Merkle. You might be already earning rewards without even knowing it, which is a really cool thing. One of the pools that I found out, I'm providing liquidity to Sushi and Wrapped ETH on Uniswap. Sushi has a rewards pool. So I've had it in there for like maybe, I don't know, like a year, not even a year. And I'm earning, there we go. So let's refresh that. I've earned maybe like $400 over the last year in Sushi rewards while still holding my position, which is just sort of like a, you know, one of those really cool things that different protocols do to reward its users. That is that piece. Let's go see. All right. So other protocols that you can see, you know, Uniswap pools, Sushi, Pancake, Camelot, and Horiza. But this is one of those pools where you can see the percentage of the pool, and you can see the excess smart pools on those that are giving extra rewards as well. So there's a lot there that you could do, and you know. So there's the V2 strategy for layer 0 token and wrapped ETH. You know, these pieces, you know, more rewards. We see some cool stuff there. So yeah, we'll try to see those days. So that's it. Executing rebalance in about an hour. So you can see some really cool stuff there that they're doing. Yeah. So check this out. You might see, as you can see right now, TVL is $4,000, yet $19,000 in fees have been earned. So automated liquidity management on EVM chains, pretty cool stuff. All right. Next up, we have Ramsey, another DEX borrow lend restaking protocol. Let's see. So we cleared out our Savvy wrapped ETH. So we have a Vela and wrapped ETH and a Ramsey pool. Man, let's see where we're at here. I don't know if we have anything. Let's cast our votes. ETH ARB, max that. Let's cast a vote. Sometimes with these V33 protocols like Aerodrome and Camelot, you know, one of the big reward sides of things is being active by voting for distributions of rewards. And we're seeing some really cool sides that they have going on there. You know, bribes and everything like that as well. So our main pool here, LP incentives, we can see, you know, we have a little bit of rewards. So we're going to claim those. because, you know, like I said, it's just a little that we have in that. And then what is our other pool? Oh, we got a high message. Polynomial trade. All right, we'll get paid $1. Do you imagine earning 50% on stables like USDC and a SDI and earning shares from 10,000 OP tokens weekly? Sounds tempting. All right, cool. We'll look at that at a different day. But let's go look at this again. Where were we? We were on Arbitrum. So we are Arbitrum and then Mosaic. All right. Ramsey. All right, Ramsey. That's where we're at. So we have our VRAM for vote, and we have a wrapped ETH Ramsey as well. So our dashboard, we can claim our LP rewards. So we have about $10 in staked rewards. We have a rebase as well, since we have. But as we can see, we don't have any voting rewards because we haven't been checking in and voting. So next time we check in, since we just voted, we should have some rewards. So being active in the aspect of voting can be really cool. Let's see. We can only increase lock duration. So sure, let's lock more, and we're going to keep a little bit of dust, and we're going to upgrade this. So, you know, increase our lock amount. And this is one of those things to where, as we've shown on like Solana and like Moonbeam mode, and you know, we have been able to exponentially grow positions because we have we continuously are active on those, on voting and claiming rewards and like compounding those rewards. So like in 6 months time, just on compounding rewards, even though price of token might be down, we're still up on our position, threefold. So this is one of those things to where we see a lot of different projects look for like that attention side of things, which is nothing wrong with that. So we have ARB, so we can do an AML position. Heck, we'll do that. We'll go in with 50 ARB and stake that. 51% right now, not bad. Oh, ARB USDC, 106%. Yeah, let's chase the yield. Deposit. There we go. Confirmed. All right, there we go. So we can stake our position into an Ichi pool, and then we'll stake our LP as well. Boom, shakalaka. All right, so that gives us even extra rewards. We can always claim. Gives us more Ramsey that we can then sort of stake if we want. And here, what's really cool is we can up our voting power, to ETH ARB. And let's see here. We just bumped our vote up. So let's move that to 80%. And since we are in the ARB USDC, we're going to cast our vote across two pools. Now, one of the really cool things here, we can see they sort of lay out what their reward estimates are. So if you have 1,000 votes, you know, I have 250 votes. You'll earn roughly $530 per 1,000 votes. So you have 1,000 RAM staked. You know, you can earn $530 for that, and so that's that incentive thing that they really are pushing. So there's a lot there for people to sort of get into and see different pool pieces that's on top of their APR, and some cool structures. Even the ETH ARB pool has $7,000 in rewards. ETH and ARB, ETH USDC. So you can see rewards and reward estimates and emissions. So they sort of bring a lot of that all together. Right now, Kelp DAO stuff, they're restaked ETH and ETHX pairing liquidity. So pretty cool to see what they're doing. And you know, I remember when they didn't have any of this going. So I like seeing it grow. So huge shout out to them for that. I'm gonna do my votes. Let's change this to 70. And then we're gonna do, there we go. We're casting votes. We're spreading our love around. So yay. All right. There's that. That's what we're voting on. That we did. And that's where we'll get some extra rewards on that. Like I said, this is almost like you can see just like a aerodrome Camelot setup, you know, a lot of different pieces there that can go a long way. So ETH RAM, got nothing there. So legacy pool piece. So we'll keep that going for another day. Trader Joe on Arbitrum. Let's see, what do we got? We got Joe staked. So we're earning a little bit of USDC bridge. That's all that we have going on Joe on Arbitrum. So we're going to hop over to I need dark side. Where's the dark? All right. No. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. There's no dark mode. Yeah. All right. So stake side, let's see. We have Joe Arbitrum. So let's find our claim piece. I think it might be on farm. No. V1 farm. There we go. We have a dark mode there. Let's see. All right. Farm launch. Stake. There we go. Oh, we're back. Claim rewards. There we go. So we have a stake balance of 52 Joe. We're going to claim our piece there. So we claimed our S Joe rewards, 34 cents for, you know, having that. So we've seen that sort of drop. Man, that dropped a lot. January 14th to January 16th, we saw a lot of Joe get unstaked. What's sort of cool about that is next reward cycle, we should see some good play, you know, good play for us. That gives us, you know, we don't have a lot of Joe staked. We got 52 Joe, you know, so, but it's interesting. You know, to go, might have to go figure out what happened to cause them to get a huge disbalance of Joe on Arbitrum, because as we can see with Avalanche, their Joe is staking is just going up. So that is an interesting play that we see going on. We're going to go back over to settings. Oh my gosh. We wanted to keep our eyes so much better. All right. So what do we need to do? Nothing we want to stake. Token mill. So, we could go generate a new token launch. Crown Rush is live. Yeah. Arbitrum trying to do their, yeah. So let's see. Highest volume, highest liquidity, highest market cap. Their highest market cap token is 172K. Highest market cap on Arbitrum, Joe, MILF, 15K. So yeah, as we can see, memes aren't taking off too well on. Did they add Solana? Oh my gosh, they did. So they're memeing on. I guess you could go launch a meme on Solana here. It would show up elsewhere, but yeah, not doing too well, I guess, for them. And nothing against them. It's just, people are trying to repeat pump.fun, and yeah, we're not even gonna make a token. But yeah, easy to see and do. But let's see what else. Different pool pieces. We don't have anything staked, no pools, but they have their good auto pools and stuff. We're gonna go check out Avalanche. So my pools, yep, we don't have anything. Nothing for rewards. We see their percent change in price pools on their auto. Nothing over there that has rewards, but all pools and has rewards. So I think that might have been one of the biggest things, is as rewards on Arbitrum dried up, like we saw, it sort of died off. Once again, Arbitrum or Joe launched initially on Avalanche. They did a great job there. They've done a great job there. And they are the Avalanche DEX. So seeing them not do good on Arbitrum is just, showing where the market has sort of picked them. Like, hey, you're an Arbitrum, you're an Avalanche play there. So that is Joe in a nutshell. Contracts is what we have next. We have a little bit of rewards here and there. Wrapped ETH and DAI, wrapped ETH and HETH, then Steer, Uniswap V3, Vault 24. I guess we have a little bit. So let's find that, and then let's go dark mode. So yeah, our tracks earning enabled. So depreciated pools. Oh, we have a depreciated pool. So if you're wanting to get into contracts, there's that. So legacy contracts, finance, earn. All right. So log in. One of the things contracts did really cool is they got some nice things done with social account abstraction. So they did some cool stuff there. All right, so we're withdrawing USDC via Steer. Like I said, rewards via Steer and Merkle. So, all right. Unstaking from a few different pieces there. Waiting for that to load. There we go. Polygon ETH over to Arbitrum One network. All right, there is our extracts from staking. Stake tokens, ETH. Now, are they still? Let's refresh this over here. Sign in. All right, let's disconnect and connect. All right, why is it saying sign in? Sign in required. Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. All right, let's disconnect. And let's disconnect from this legacy side of things. And let's go back to regular contracts and do that blow on it reset, holding that shift key. Then we will connect. There we go. So USDE balances, tracks, so stake token pieces. Same thing over here. We're gonna hard reset. And then we're gonna sign in. There we go. Vote. We have our tracks voting enabled. So nope, we're not going to. Token balances. Extract staking. Let's earn. Can we? That's depreciate. These are all depreciated vaults. So let's see, with funds. So Savvy Ohm. All right, so we're gonna withdraw from that. Oh, P-Pods. Oh, more details. Yeah. All right. So is that even showing up? That's not even showing up. So let's go. I'm gonna go reset this so that we can get an update on position. We'll see where we're at now with contracts. That's updating data. All right. Tracks from staking. I'm not gonna transfer. Wrap Bitcoin. Yep. So we don't have to send our stuff anywhere. But let's look at earn. Wrapped ETH DAI, tracks boosted. So we see some different pools. We can sort by APY, high to low. Wrapped ETH USDCB. It's a cross-chain piece. So yeah, why not? We'll leave a little bit of dust. We'll get into this. Let's see. All right, so we're good there as we updated all of our different pools, Sol contracts. So that's where we were at right there. All right. Oh, we already have Pendle. We have Pendle coming up next. All right. So we just deposit that now. We're gonna give that position. Creating your stake position. And boom. There we go. All right. And since we have a lot of extracts, it looks like we might be able to go vote on some stuff as well. So let's go see about voting. And we'll move back over to this. So as it continues creating our position, we'll just open up this. All right. So, all right. Ended 2 months ago. So no new votes for us to vote on. Funding round, tracks, error, marketing, earnable tracks. So they're keeping up with a bunch of different pieces. We like it. In progress. Misuse bounty program. Yeah. Across including incentive programs, grants. So yeah, that's some cool stuff that they got going on there. Like I said, APY high. So let's see, waiting for designated destination transaction to be mined. So Arbitrum sending over to, what's the word I'm thinking of? And permanent loss risk, use at your own discretion. So yeah, some interesting pieces here. But we just got to wait for stuff to land. But we're good there. We don't need to send our extracts anywhere. We'll keep that for voting. Wrapped ETH on Arbitrum and ARB. So our two main pools earning 2.61% and 3.9. So I don't know. We're waiting on this transaction piece. So bridging, multi-chain bridging, and multi-chain liquidity. So yeah, we'll let that go. We'll leave that be for now. AI-powered chatbot help answered. All right. Yay, they're going sort of... oh, and it looks like they're getting ready to go over to Barachain too. So cool to see. Everyone's a lot of different money market protocols are doing that. What are we doing on Pendle? We got some staking yield, wrapped staked ETH, Pendle, wrapped staked ETH, June 2025. So that is when our points market, we don't see anything. Sats and peace and, oh, yay. All right. There we go. All right. So there's our contracts piece. All right. We had an error there. So zap in. All right. So issue on that. So, oh, well. We're just going in with a few dollars on a multi-chain piece. So that doesn't really bother us too much. Our dashboard piece, Arbitrum. There we go. Sign in via Web3 wallet. All right, yeah, we'll do that. And yay, all right, so let's change our name. .arb. Probably because of the dot. Let's see. Might be also because of the capitals. Nope, it was the dot. All right. Can we change our... No, I don't think we can change our... So here's our wrap staked ETH piece. LP, claim all yield. So we have a little bit of claim. Let's claim that. And boom. So Pendle swap, you sell. No, we don't need to do Pendle swap on anything. So wrap staked ETH, my trade pieces. Yeah, we zapped. This was back in April that we did this, so we've been sitting on this for a while. So, yay! There's our claim. So it just sort of gives all of our transaction pieces, which is nice. Pools. No pools that we necessarily see we want it to go into. vPendle. So we can look at this. Let's see, lock. Oh, I don't want to go. Okay. So Pendle is on their locking piece sync to all their different chains that they're on, so you can vote on different chains. No. All right. So that's vPendle is done. So we're good. Stargate. And after Pendle, we have a 0.01 ETH staked. So we've earned 1 Stargate. All right. So that would be our staking side of things. We do have a lot of Stargate token locked. So let's see. Available claim staking fees. So we're going to claim, we're claiming $12. So yay. My voting power. So percent of STG locked. Global average lock time, 338 days. 972 days we've had this locked. So cool. All right. Available. STG token. Oh. Arbitrum. Nope. And let's see. Available. More STG token. So on Optimism. No. Yeah, max, we're not going to touch that. So, but my stake here, if we increase locked amount voting, all right, let's look at that again. Voting power is 1249, locked amount is 1261. If we, all right, so right now our voting power is 1120. So like everything like that is time locked for voting power, there's a linear curve to that on your vote power. So that is one of their incentive methods for you to continue to keep things locked for a long time. It's not trickery. It's just one of those things so that people don't like come in heavy in the beginning and dominate, you know. So I think it's a really fair piece, you know. So even the new guy coming in has the opportunity. It gives people a good voice, I think, you know. So I'm all for it. So we have a little bit of STG rewards. So we're going to claim that. And we have our farm, our ETH farm on Arbitrum. So, so we're claiming that. Let's refresh. All right. What do we have? How much ETH do we have? We got $62. All right. Import 2 tokens. Oh, a little sliz and a little Pendle. All right. So top farms. Let's see. Version V2. Farm over here. So that's earning 6.98%. What these farms allow for is people to stake into the liquidity pool. So then, like, let's say I'm wanting to bridge ETH from base to Arbitrum. There's the liquidity pools on both sides, so that it's easily taken over and it can be done instantaneously, not necessarily using like the bridge timing and stuff like that, which can take a while. So yeah, V2 Arbitrum. So farm ETH. Yeah, we're not gonna get any more of that piece. So V2 token available. Let's see. Base, Linea, Mantle, more base USDC. All right. So we can go version, look at all the versions and stuff like that. Volume, good place to look at things as well. So you can sort of see if you're looking to stake into different pools based off of volume and use. So yeah, our farm side of things as well. You know, even Kava gets some love from Stargate. So top farms, we can look at all positions. So V1 and V2s. APY, USDT on Ethereum, you know, has about 2.4 mil, earning about 20% interest. So there's good, safe plays there. Let's see. Yeah. All right. That gives a good piece to it all. So, and if you want to bridge, you can bridge to basically any chain, Optimism, Telos, Linea, even Degen chain, a lot of new things. Move assets quickly, move assets cheaply. So we like it. All right, nothing there. We want to move. We don't need to move any more token. We have our ETH. We have Osaka. We'll get to Osaka as we get over to Camelot. So that is it, basically. I don't see anything else we want to do Stargate-wise. So you can also add a different destination if you're wanting to transfer one token to another for a little bit of privacy, like, or if you're moving, like bridging from your vault or something like that, or to your vault. This is where you'll see a lot of people. And what's really funny is okay, this is a horrible thing that I've seen. I've seen people like take their 12 words from like their seed phrase from like their ledger and input it into their MetaMask as importing a wallet. No, don't do that. That's not, you don't do that. You keep those 12 seed, that seed phrase in case you ever need to get a new ledger or you lose your ledger. Once you input that seed phrase into another wallet, your ledger is basically worthless. You know, it can still sign, you know, on like a different device, but if you import that key into something else, you're basically giving full access to your ledger. But what you can do on that aspect is connecting a ledger directly via your hardware wallet. So like I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different ledgers connected to this MetaMask, where the ledger has to be connected. You can go through adding a hardware wallet side of things. Really easy to do. And MetaMask just really makes it simple. So if you're ever needing your ledger, your hardware wallet address and stuff like that, once you import it, you still need your ledger to sign. The keys in and of themselves aren't on your MetaMask. It turns sort of into so as you can see, ledger isn't connected, so I can't connect it to anything. But I can get that wallet address. So if I wanted to send to a vault, you can put in that destination address and transfer directly into your vault, which is really cool. So shout out to bridges and protocols that allow for that. So that's some high quality stuff that really works on keeping people safe. We like to see that. GMX, some interesting pools that we have here. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different assets built into the liquidity pool that we are getting into. No, we don't want perps. Oh, there we go. All right. So governance, protocol, and app. So there we go. There is Trump token has been bridged to Arbitrum. So if you're wanting to go short or long, Trump on chain, let's see here. Trump USD, you can leverage Trump up to 50x. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but hey, maybe you do. Maybe you do want to leverage trade. So let's see here. This is gonna be some fun. So if we wanted to go, we'll wait for that to load up Arbitrum. We can do, yeah, but we wanted to 50x long Trump. After on this pattern here, man, it's yeah. So we're gonna reject that. We're not gonna go play with that. But yeah, there's a lot of different pieces that you can play with within GMX. So from here, their referral side of things. Oh, I don't need their GitHub. Some different proposal pieces. They have some proposals going on. Yeah. Trade. All right. So ecosystem side of things, different things you can stake into. They've just done a really good job on their perps side of things and Oracle side. But let's see. Earn. So we have here our GMX. Are we staked? Yep, we're staked. If we wanted to unstake, GLV Vault, where are we? That is why. All right, so we're on the wrong, like I said, we're on the wrong wallet. So that is why it's not showing as anything. All right, so let's all permissions. We're gonna disconnect. This is something that you used to be able to disconnect everything in one go, but MetaMask is sort of like taken out added some extra steps, so it can become people are lazy, and so the wallet security, part of wallet security is disconnecting. Now the other part is approvals, and I've walked through that before. And we'll walk through that again. But this is one of the things, if you've gone through a lot of the different DApps, and as you've seen over the last 3 days, we've gone through 20 plus DApps on different on each chain. So it is, man, it's one of those things where it's easier to do as you go along if you remember to, because when you log into a DApp that you've used before and you see your wallet address auto populate, or it tries to pull up your MetaMask to sign in, it's because your MetaMask was already connected to that account, to that DApp, and so transactions won't happen like behind the scenes unless you've given like approval alls and stuff like that, and you sign off on a transaction. But it can trigger your MetaMask to pop up. So that can be a really annoying piece. But as you can see, like this is we have apps for days that we have to disconnect and go from there. So this is just it's annoying, but it's also house cleaning. So it is something that you need to do. The one that we are going to keep connected is our we'll find it, but yeah. So this is sort of what, when you go to an app and it sort of loads you up automatically and you're like, oh, I haven't been there. What, it's because you have within your permission, or not, you have connection requests, you're still connected to it. So this is house cleaning 101, house cleaning 201. You used to be able to just disconnect all. They made this really annoying process, but that's okay. We're down to do the work so you guys can see what it's like, because it's really easy for me to talk about safety and not practice it. So this is practicing what I preach in action, and I have to just deal with it. So we're going to just go to some tunes as oh my gosh, you can just see how much I got to do here. All right. A lot. Boop. Oh man. These are some Barachain apps, beta sites as well, testnet sites. Approvals is a whole different thing, but yeah. And one of the cool things that's with this is what it used to be really good for is reminding you like where you might have money, so to speak, because you can see with some of it is the protocol name, or their website, like WanderCoin AI, Chainlist, AppMellow Finance, Creator Bid, Coin Factory. The reason why is there Coin Factory, because I just made a taco token on Sepolia testnet ETH, because we decided to go send it to another chain that is doing testnets on Sepolia. So we wanted to see how they were at reading new tokens and stuff like that from Token Factory. So yeah, edge.jupe, ETH Denver deforms. We have a really cool space tomorrow with ETH Denver. We are a speaker at ETH Denver, and it is going to be a really fun time. Super honored to be able to be there. But yeah, man, all of these mode pieces, Phoenix protocols, Magic Eden. Let's see. There we go. Are we halfway done? Maybe. I don't know. We still have a lot to go, and we're going to do it all because, like I said, talking the talk is one thing, walking the walk. These are the consequences of your actions. If you don't do the work, you gotta, when you clean, you gotta do it eventually. So, what we're gonna do. Oh man. Shout out to Alistair. Just want to drop in and say hi. Big X vibes. Loved meeting you at ETH Global Bangkok. Thank you for the info on Venice. That might be one of the best tools I have used. Woohoo! Let me know if you ever need a video editor. I'd be happy to help you out for free, as you add so much value. I totally 100% appreciate that. All my videos are available for download off of Rumble, YouTube. Everything's free. So if there's ever like a video that you want to go find and cut up because like there's a good piece in it, you're happy to do that. I sometimes do some snippets out of videos, but it's like I want something specific right away, right then and now. I used to, you know, edited content is really good. Do not get me wrong; it can help people get right to the point. But sometimes the thing with edited content, you don't see the issues, the errors, how things are when you're walking through them. Like, you know, we've had a couple issues tonight on staking or restaking, or, you know, and, you know, a lot of times with like edited videos, they're like, oh, we hit the stake button and boom, we're done. You know, we forget that like, oh, well, we're actually sending a transaction from Arbitrum to base. So we're needing that to be broadcasted. We need that transaction to land. And this is how long it's going to take. One of the big misconceptions that happened like early on with like bridging, like just bridging to like Polygon, was or BNB or BSC actually, but like was people were like, and you hit bridge and we're heading over to BNB chain, and really, you know, what they cut out that 30-minute wait, you know, and so when people were sitting there, you know, so like I'm disconnecting my Venice, but that's okay. So UMA, we did some Oracle voting on. So that's some fun stuff. 17 days till AO Arweave is live. By the way, everyone, if you know what you know, if you don't know, man, Arweave is doing some cool stuff. That's all I got to say. World Liberty Finance. Yep, they're doing some cool. They're doing big moves. You know, they just bought $47 million of a bunch of, or $4.7 million of a bunch of tokens. So, yeah, in honor of the 47th president. It's going to be interesting to see what they do next. I know their head of security, in OPSEC and stuff like that. And yeah, it's really interesting, you know, and that's the only reason why I trust it, because yeah, I know him personally. Let me see. Yes, so it's public information. So it is Ogle. He is the head of their security OPSEC stuff, and I know how much, you know, for him, word is bond type of thing. And so he would have done his due diligence, and if he felt that there was anything that was a misconception or fake or anything, he would not only would he not touch it with a 10-foot pole, but he would call it out. So I think that that's pretty awesome to see. Oh my God, we're almost done. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Ooh. Ramsey, we were just there. And legacy contracts. Boom. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's refresh this page. And are we on the right wallet? We are on the right wallet. There we go. So, oh, back here. Yeah. All right. We want to go long. Oh, we could have hit that long, and now we're hitting a short. So let's short it. Fuck yeah. Why not? We're gonna throw acknowledge high impact, minimum order $2. Oh. What? 3? Nope, that's still high impact on collateral. Allow ARB to be spent. Yep. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch this short. Let's see how quickly we can catch this short on Trump. Oh man. All right. Opening. Whew. Liquidation price 37.27. So don't go up, go down. Okay. Let's see. Man, we just 50x shorted Trump. We needed to hit our entry price is 36.92. Oh my gosh. Mark price right now 37.10. Uh-oh. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. I think we're going to get liquidated. It's going up. It's going up. It's 37.17. Go down. Just go down a little bit, and then we'll reverse, and we'll long you again, and we'll just see you go up and up and up. That would be awesome. No. Oh, you're climbing. You're going up. Uh-oh. Who's buying Trump on Arbitrum right now? You dirty rascal. Oh my gosh. All right, we're climbing. We're going to get liquidated. We're going to lose our 3 ARB. Oh well. Oh, it's going back. I saw a cut piece, so let's see if it rides. Oh man. It's like watching paint dry, right? Let's go to the minute chart. 5 minutes too much. There we go. We can see that a lot better, right? We're just watching candles. If it 36.90. Oh, yep. Oh, it's fighting. It's, oh man. Yeah, no, high point piece is, I don't know if we can add, we can increase our collateral, which would give us, yeah, it wouldn't give us any protection piece. So yeah, we don't have enough USDC to increase size on our market. So yeah, if we could add more collateral to it, we could like balloon, like give us like 37.80 and stuff like that room. But let's see. Market just gonna ride it down a little bit. Yeah. How long are we gonna do this for? I don't know. I don't even think. Do we have our pass key? Oh, yeah. Boop. Oh, yeah. Nope. We're not gonna log in. We don't have our phone ready for that. So, yeah. All right. Oh, we're at 37.12. Oh man, nope. We're gonna chop sideways. So we're gonna lose that $2.03. That's okay, I think. Let's put in a take profit at no max close market at 36 36.5. Oh, yep, there we go. We're about to be in. Oh man. So 36.5 will make $3. All right. And 34 cents. Okay, we're gonna execute that. So we can forget about that on our take profit order. So we have an order in at 36.50. That's like down here. We don't think it's gonna hit it. Yeah. Yeah, right around 36.76. But you know, oh well. So that's our take profit piece. So let's see. Earning, where are we at? So do we have any more stake? Nope. Delegate, you're undelegated voting power for staking. Okay, so delegate. Oh, all right. Tally, GMX voting power, connect wallet. Boom. Connect. Delegate to myself. All right. Transaction received. All right. Yeah, we'll do that one more time. And then transaction succeeded. We'll refresh that. All right. So yeah, that's us. What proposals? Executed January 11th. Still on a second audit. Proposal for committee payments. All right. So like I said, like you can go participate. 39 people voted. You know, and so you can go make your voice heard, whether it's with one or, you know, not a lot. You know, it's there's room there for you to skip, boom, claim, skip, claim. All right. Escrowed, stake. All right, so we stake on transfer account. We're gonna stake that. We're gonna earn some more rewards. So boom. All right. GLP price. All right, so we have some GLP rewards. So yeah, no escrowed. All right, so escrowed. Now we have the pieces there. So total supply 58 million. You know, so we have 17 GLP. Can we buy more? We can buy it with Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything basically. So yeah, I don't want to. If we sell it, we get slightly less ETH. All right, so yeah, so we can see our fees for link. You know, we get sell if we get it in link. 26. That's the best bang for your buck. So nice there. All right. Referrals. Let's see. Nope. Not running for us. All right. By GLP. We're going to go back to our dashboard. We see our distribution side of things, and then trading. Hey, we're in profit. 36.85. Let's close that at profit. Why not? Let's close profit. Let's take profit. You know, we're not gonna play. We're not gonna play with the devil. So, yay! All right, there we go. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't think it's gonna go much lower. So, fun side of things. Yep. Their V1. Their V2 allows for a lot more. So cool stuff going on there. Those are those pool pieces that we're in. That GLP sort of distributes us out into a lot of different protocol pieces. All right, now we have our GMX staked and earning reward pieces. So go there. All right. Next up, Mosaic. We have USDC and XMOS. So yeah, we already went through this one. So I think one of the things we forgot to touch on though was our, that's because we entered that into the thesis vault. So all right, Dow Jones. We have Jones Dow. We have Jones staked. We're farming. We have some Grail and USDC bridge. And let's go see where else we're at. The reason we were in the Grail piece was because there was our claims. All right. Boom. All right. So chains, exchanges. So just showing our Arbitrum chains. Balance our Grail USDCE. Current range, we're earning 217% on that. So we can look more at a narrow range piece. But that is where we're at with that position. So we'll leave that alone. Our farms dashboard. That's what I want. All right. So what do we have? We have Jones staking and wrapped ETH USDC and Grail. So my positions, there we go. We can see those auto compounding both of them. So we can look at both of those, null bull strategy and narrow. We can go to strategy, single-sided deposit. So wrapped ETH or USDC. Carry those along. So yeah, we'll leave those alone. All right. My position pieces as well. Vaults. Where's oh man, where do I have this Jones staked? That's should be under farms. So let's see. Farms. Huh. I don't know where that went. So that's interesting. Smart LP. Let's see. Oh, this is a Barachain piece. So, yep, we understand risk. Last updated January. All right. So 4 pools. I don't think we have any wrap BTC and honey. So we can max stake that single. But there we go. All right. So see how that works. And we'll let that go. There we go. That's done. I'm not sure where my all right, so there's Mint dashboard, the shreddies. Everything is do. Let's see here. Might be a reason. I don't know. It might be a. Let's see. New follow. Hats off today at 10 a.m. LP or is to be sent along. Red note to spread the gospel of Jones, decentralized Thomas spread in China. Red note, Bones Bow. Price go up. To wind the narrow strategy. Be the best agent in the game. One click, automated massive yields. Let's go look at this. Different chain? No, because it's Arbitrum. All right, why not? Switch to base. Max. Oh, reject. Oh, why not? We'll approve all. And then we'll stake less. There we go. Yeah. We can't turn down 18,000%. That's just silly. GM. Staking. There we go. Boom. All right. Yeah. So there we go. Farm. All right. We're gonna add a picture to that. Oh, let's see our notifications. Yep. So where's our profile? Replies. Boop. Boop. All right. There we go. So, all right. Done there. Done there. Yeah, Arbitrum piece. All right, Shapeshift. Awesome. I love Shapeshift. I think. Oh no. Import a wallet. No. Connect a wallet. MetaMask. Pair. Connect. Add snap. Wait, let's cancel that. Disconnect. Doop. All right. Our Fox. Don't ask again. Add snap. I've read. I backed up. Confirm and install. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna do. Remember, I'm gonna clean up as I go. Be good. And bear chain. Disconnect and GMX disconnect. All right, and MetaMask pop up connection request connect. All right, there we go. Fox. All right, so our Fox. We're collecting runes, time and pool, pending distribution. So not a lot of runes that we're earning because we only got 3,000 Fox in. But let's see. Claims unstaked to claim Fox. No claims available. So we're not unstaking. We're keeping our Fox staked. Fox benefits. It's Fox on Ethereum. Fox on Arbitrum. Optimism, Polygon, and Gnosis. All right. So one of the really cool things that they show here is based on how much Fox you have staked. You know, like, so we have, how much Fox do we have staked? We have 3,000 Fox. So we can go down here and we can just write 3,000. And our trade size, we can show you what the total fee is. So we get a 0.6 discount. The more Fox you have, if you have 500K Fox staked, it doesn't matter how much you're trying to trade, it's free. So if you're a big trader, that actually is something that you might actually want to get into. You know, so, but at 4 cents, you know, that's a lot there. So, but yeah, it's if you're trying to go from like Bitcoin, different powers and stuff like that. So, and you're earning runes on top of that. So, then some Thorchain stuff. So you can go trader bridge. So you can go from like Ethereum, on Ethereum. So you can go base optimism, Arbitrum, and you can get Fox or you can get BTC on Bitcoin. So like we go base ETH to Bitcoin, 0.01 via Thorchain. And so we're trading $32.28 and we'll get $31.09 of Bitcoin on Thorchain. We do see that Chainflip and Jupiter and LeFi aren't available because we're just straight up going to Bitcoin. So that is one of the big moves there. So we can see different options available, giving us the best relay. And some good pieces there all the way around. Now, what's really cool with the MetaMask Snap, you do get access to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, as well as Cosmos and stuff like that. So that is sort of the really cool piece on that. So you can add more for this chain. So yeah, let's see. I think Bitcoin allows for. There's our legacy. So literally using MetaMask and the Fox Shapeshift Snap, we can manage Bitcoin as well. So pretty cool. Let's see. Wait, Sol on Solana. So Sol not supported by wallet. All right. So I just connect Solana to, so we could put in, let's see, black cat hat. So if we really wanted to, we can put in a Solana address and we could trade no routes available. So can't go that route from base. Can we go that route from Arbitrum? Let's see. Oh, those are all base tokens. So on Arbitrum, nope. Nope, no routes from Arbitrum. Ethereum. Chain flip, but there's a minimum amount of 0.01 ETH. So you can go from Ethereum to Solana. Maybe I might look at like making an introduction between Shapeshift and Soulflare. So yeah, that would be sort of cool. All right, but we got our Fox staked. So Ramsey, we moved that up. So Shapeshift. So we have Fox, our Fox stake there. Good to go. Camelot, we have a handful of things. V3, more token, and we have some reward pieces. We have some unlocks coming up. Unlock time 2023. Oh, that's time to lock again, or merge into that. So let's go connect, and we're almost done. We gotta go to bed. I guess we're not gonna get to base tonight. So yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so from here we're gonna go straight in. You can see both swapping and liquidity providing. So if you want to just go straight into providing liquidity, you can. You can see some of the new campaigns that they have, clips and ETH and stuff. So you can see the excess rewards that they might have in that. So if we wanted to add liquidity to that, ETH and Eclipse. So we don't have any Eclipse. So what we would do here is we would, that is, oh, they want to be in, all right. Oh, that's all. So if we wanted to go over a little bit, we could, and then we would just be 0.005. Insufficient balance. Oh, that's because it rocked the boat. Let's see. We're trying to get that tiny tick spacing. That is the smallest I think we can go tick spacing wise. Yep. All right. So we're going to go that way. Add liquidity. We're out of position right now, but if Eclipse goes up, you know, by just a little bit, we'll be in position and we'll be earning liquidity on that. So, woohoo! That'll earn us some Eclipse, and then that will also add reward pieces to that as well. So there is you are the first liquidity to choose here will set the price for the pool. So yeah, we're not going to do that, but gives you an idea of some of the campaign pieces that they have. You know, that they are really sort of pushing. Down. All right. Carve ETH as well, ending in 9 days. So 03 in ETH, Eclipse in ETH V3. So we got into a good position, I think. So yeah, that's campaigns. Pools, more pool pieces that you might be able to see. Just under 100 mil. But our positions, so we have depreciated SPFN. So migrate. All right. So we can migrate, and nitro pools are being depreciated. New incentive system in order to keep being eligible. Please follow the process. It won't have any impact on your liquidity providing. All right. So let's harvest these. All right. We're going to go harvest from all of our positions real quick before we do any migrations. All right. SPNFTs. So boom. So our vaults. Nothing there. On V. So we're out of range. So, all right. So let's go migrate these. Unstake. All right. Unwrap. There's that first transaction. Here's this transaction. And then we should have, we might have a third position. So, but one of the things that we should be able to do once we migrate is the ETH USDC. Right. All right, so that's going on there. While that's going on, we're going to go look at our dashboard. So real yield staking, so XGrail. So let's go see, man, our positions. Let's go look at our position pieces. All right, we're going to migrate this, unwrap. All right. Awesome. So depreciated. Where does that move to? Okay. Moves them over to our vaults and our fee pieces that we sort of see here. Gamma narrow. All right. So there we go. So 4, 5. Man, all right. So let's do the refresh. Camelot needs that sometimes. All right, so now you can see all of our position pieces are moved. So appreciated, and our vault pieces. So yay. All right. Our dashboard. So real yield staking. Not a lot is staked into the launch pad. There's no active perk right now. There, yield boosters. Number two, you can deallocate your XL from the position page. So we did that. Staking. We have some claims. ETH USDC. All right, we have some claims. Let's do the claims. And then we're going to oh, all right. We got to follow Camelot again. Now live on Ape Chain. All right. There's a push boundaries, creating sustainable, a natural fit for our portfolio. All right. So, yeah. Boom. Now deployed on 15 chains. All right. We're gonna go back over to Camelot. We have let's see. We're gonna post to Camelot. We're trolling them. We're gonna edit this picture. We're gonna zoom in. Boom. GM. You have been building amazing things. Congrats. The Ape Chain support. That might be needed to be fixed eventually is updating the X logo from the old Twitter logo. Stay current. Keep building. All right, boom. Doom. Yeah, that was our troll for the night to Camelot. So, all right, let's refresh this page. I think we should have all of our claims processed, and we're going to go turn our Grail into more X Grail, then stake. So, yep, it's our claims, pennies on that. So dashboard, max. Let's see. We should have. We have a warning from. All right. I'm not a robot. Oh my gosh, buses. Nope, no bus there. No bus there, bus there, bus there. Next. Oh my gosh, crosswalks. I hate these ones. It's like, is it or is it not? All right. Confirm. Let's go. All right. So our positions. All right, so depreciated. All right, let's go. Looks like they combined two together. So Grail, Jones, SPL Bowl, yeah. V2s, we don't have anything there. We're slightly out of range. Can we add? No. All right. So let's go back to our dashboard. Oh, okay. Allocate our max amount. So yeah. There we go. That's not a lot of Grail, but hey, you know, it adds up, and this is what we keep doing. Is adding things. So, yep. Phone died, or almost died, I guess. So, yeah. All right. Next up, let's see. What else do we need to do here? Yield boosters. We can go to our position pages. One of the things that we should have done. Oh, okay. I think we might have lost some Grail. I think we should have just yeah, we could have taken those completely apart. But oh well. That sucks, I think. Launchpad, I don't think we have. Yeah, we don't have anything to deallocate. And then staking, we've allocated. Yep, transfer amount. So it just hasn't been refreshed. So we refresh and call that again. All right, let's see what the security 2 alerts found. Never surrender. Value at risk. Okay, wrong network. Let's see. Revoking. So that's a Uniswap V2 pool. I don't know. Has Trump gone up in token value? Let's see. If it is, we're dumping. We're cheating on that. Protocol V2, Ethereum. All right, Trump mapped ETH. 212. All right, that's good. And then protocol V3. Let's see. Trade swap. Ethereum. Yeah, that's not worth what Wallet Guard thinks it's worth. So let's see. Unlimited. So that would be awesome. But yeah. Yeah, very high price impact. So that's been the swamp's been drained on that one, it looks like. So let's go find the token real quick, and we'll go look at what's going on Bird Eye. Why it thinks it's so expensive. Where are there? Ethereum. Okay. Max. Yeah, $19. So we can also see that from let's view on Explorer, so we can go look at our wallet as well. So let me look at our wallet. Verifying we're human by blinding you. As you can see, I complain about this stuff all too much. All right, so 100 tokens a page. Divided out Prime. How much Prime do we have? Well, 1.3 because we're staking, I think, on Wayfinder. Titan X. There's Trump, never surrender. So we're gonna token contract that, and we're gonna add that token. Nope, custom token. Boom, Trump 9. Import. All right, there we go. So now that is imported all the way down here. So yeah, we bought that 204 days ago. What should we spend? We spent $33. Oh no, we spent $169. That is now worth $33. So yeah. Wow. That routing was horribles. Yeah. That route sucked. It looks like we did not look at our slippage on that. We just were trying to get it. So, oh well. Yeah. ETH was on, man. All right. So it's always fun to look at, but let's go see here. So now that we have the Trump token contract, let's go close that down. Go here, Bird Eye. Trump never surrender. Down. Oh yeah, I just got wiped. Someone dump sold. Yeah. So. All right. Well. Oh well. But where are we at on that pool with it? V2 at 0.1 ETH with that. So let's remove that liquidity. Screw it. Max remove. Mm-mm. 212 Trump. So yeah, no. All right. Back to Camelot. Where are we at here? We've claimed all of our pieces here. Ape, Grail, ETH/USDC. We can do some swap pieces. We can look at the campaigns. ARB ETH. So if we go get a little bit of Eclipse, so let's go look at that. We can go to it. So add liquidity. Eclipse token. All right. Ethereum's just moving slow. All right. 2 hours ago. Uniswap V2. So sorry, we're hurting the price. We're pulling out. So yeah. 30-minute chart. Yeah. We saw some big movement, around the 6th, and then just sale. So yeah. All right. But yeah, there we are. We're done with that. So we have those pieces done. And we just should have removed our liquidity, should show up, but oh well. Let's see. All right, we're done with Wallet Guard. We need an Eclipse token. So let's go trade. Swap. And we're going to swap from we're going to keep our compounded umami, but we're going to trade. There we go. Add our Eclipse to the wallet. There we go. All right. So now we'll go back over to campaigns. Add liquidity. Let's keep some dust. So yeah, if we go narrow, let's go. Approve. There we go. Add liquidity. There we go. So yeah, let's go get in. Let's go earn some reward pieces there. So yeah, they did, because remember we had like $4 and $10. So only Zeus, need lesser Fange. Yep, no. Best viewers, no. Only Zeus thinks you can be happy to go edit any of my videos if you want. They're live everywhere. So yeah. All right. So Grail USDC Jones, we're earning. Do we have any more to add to that? I don't think so. Nothing more that we can do. So we can go that way. That's, yeah. So, no, all right, we're not going to touch that anymore. So we're done here. We've gone through everything that we can. Nothing new on the round table. Winter protocol. Great. There's some really cool different partners that they have. So Camelot's been doing some awesome stuff. Shout out to them. All right, Savvy DeFi. We've taken, our Savvy. There's not a dark mode on this. But yeah, so we unstaked everything. We've already claimed our STIP rewards. Liquidity wise, we're not providing liquidity anywhere anymore. Just not being updated. I don't think we are, at least anywhere. Yeah, but sort of shows like the different pools that we earned and stuff like that on top of our fees. So might have to go through that to check on all of those sometime. But let's see, Savvy Swap, SV BTC. We could, let's approve that and deposit that, let that set for however long it needs to turn into BTC. Then let's see, Max, nothing there. Savvy, sure, we'll get some change. But yeah, strategy pieces. Got BTC. So manage credit line, repay, manage collateral. Withdraw. Yeah. So yield yak issue still going on. As you can see, position wise, we still got about $500 stuck in here. So we could borrow out credit and let it sort of trade out, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, total deposited, total borrowed. So we're rejecting that. What we could do that? Nope. Yep. Nope. Reject that. All right. So we're not borrowing anything. We're just trying to let everything pay itself down. Let things come back as they will eventually. So what do we have in USDC? $34, $2. What is this in? Oh, wallet deposited 139. Yeah, this is repay with collateral. We can't withdraw. Yep, yield yak. So moved out of see the different vault pieces. Aave. All right. Nope. BTC. Manage collateral. Same thing. No, we're not going to. We're going to, repay with collateral. Can't do that. And that's because the underlying tokens were stolen. And Yield yak has not. Yeah, so that sort of sucks that this happened to Savvy. Savvy was doing some really cool stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Let's I want to go. Let's go check on Savvy token itself, where the pools are. Let's see, Savvy token. All right, Bird Eye. Savvy. There's about 12 bucks in sushi swap. So that was us removing. So 3 days ago, 8 days ago, someone added liquidity, 13 bucks in liquidity. So yeah. So the market still moves on Savvy automatically, adding Savvy back into the pool and excess ETH yield, which is sort of cool. That'll happen in perpetual, but as soon as it does, someone goes and scoops it up. So yeah. What do we have for Savvy in our wallet? So 4,000 Savvy. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So yeah, we're done there. Uniswap V2, what do we got going on? More and 0. We've cut that down. We're going to leave that there. And then Beefy, last but not least. Let's see. Connect. And while we connect that, all of our chains, Arbitrum, but we're going to go back. Remember, talked about cleaning house. So Camelot, disconnect, Shapeshift, disconnect, Uniswap, disconnect, Savvy, disconnect, Wallet Guard, disconnect. Boom. All right. So our positions here, as we can see, where they're at. Different position pieces plays. Where we're, so our ARB ETH CLM piece, we can see overview, 95 bucks, still worth 95 bucks. Have a little bit more ETH and a little less ARB. With market valuation changes, we've added $4 in P&L, but still leaves us at the same value. So holding strong a little bit. If we had just held, our value would be at 70 bucks. So this is one of the cool things that we sort of see with Beefy that they add. They sort of show what's the difference is if you had traded and just held spot or provided liquidity. So because it does that CLM for us, concentrated liquidity management, if we had just held, we'd be at $70 worth of value right now. So that's sort of a cool piece. USDCE and ARB, we'd actually, we were at $69. We'd actually be at 76 right now if we just held. So we're down on our ARB, but up on our USDC. So we can see how that pool has changed. But leaving that position in play, wrap BTC and USDC. Originally at deposit was $20. Now it is worth $42. So yield, not a lot, but P&L is up 21%. So not bad. Like that. That is if we wanted to build LP via GMX. That's sort of where they get that. So ETH, GLV. So we would get into the BTC, wrap BTC USDC. So that's this piece right here. If we would buy into that, that pool. So, yep. So we don't need to do anything there. If we wanted to withdraw, we would withdraw it as LP, and then we would go back over to GMX to unstake it from there. Sol, same thing. You know, we put in 55 cents. It's worth 92 cents now. We would have to go to GMX and building the USDC Sol pool on GMX. So just, you know, having fun depositing leftover change and watching it grow, earning yield for providing liquidity on weird things. So yeah. As we can see here, we deposited $595, 77.0.12 wrapped ETH. Now we have 116.0 and 0.08 ETH, but its total value is $727. So this has been, when we open the position, 7.6. So if we just held, we'd only be at $693, but we have $134 profit on this because we're not doing anything really with it. So nice to see that go in there. Zero less DT. Because it's paired to a stable, we've seen more Zoro. $94 less than USDT and 32 Zoro added. So if we had just held, so we $503 on deposit, but if we held it, it'd be worth $455 right now. So we're up plus $35 on the just the hold or on the liquidity side of things. So that's a good play there. Nothing else really on the USDT side of things. So we can add whatever we want into this pool. If we want to wrap Bitcoin or any more Zoro or anything else, USDC that we have. We can also look at some of the other vaults as well. Pepe and wrapped ETH, APY, we see from Convex wrapped ETH, Stargate wrapped ETH, DAO Boost USDC pool. So different plays there as well. GLP. I don't know. I don't think we have any. Oh, we do. So we can, heck yeah. We're going to stake that. Have our GLP work for us more. Why not? That's silly not to. If you're holding positions and you're just going to hold them and you can do single staking, it's almost silly not to do that. So we look at our wallet piece. We could do just wrap BTC. So yeah, we're going to do this. So boom. So we're going to deposit. Single side liquidity. All right. All right. Vaults. Wrap staked ETH. Let's see. We're going to stake into this one. And we'll deposit all. Okay. Finishing this closing piece out, where we see with sort of this liquidity management side. So there's that. And then lastly, we're going to do the Dow Boost USDC vault over any of the other ones, just because there's an active boost side that we can get from staking some of our Moo token. Close. All right. Active boost. So, yep. Let's refresh. All right, so we can now boost this vault. All right. One of the cool things that they added too is if you're in a vault that adds a boost and you might not know that without going to the vault page, they've added a little notification on the vault line as well, which is really cool, I think. So we don't see it necessarily here in any way, but yeah. So this is our position pieces on Arbitrum. If we go through all, we can sort of see Zap Boost, Wrapped ETH, so Aerodrome, Compound, earn rewards there. We can see all the different pools that are siloed, dual-sided, that we can get into. So, oh, the Sonic. So we're not doing anything on Sonic yet, really. So yeah. And I think that is real AI. Let me double check what chain that is. Lisk. We haven't done anything on Lisk. There's a velodrome. All right. So, yeah. All right. That is boom. All right. So we're done there. And as always, clean up those permissions. All right. One of the last things that you can always do as well to not only really sort of clean up your wallet, but heading over to revoke.cash, you can connect your wallet and we're on Arbitrum, you see. So we can revoke basically everything. We can, all tokens, all pools and stuff, closed source reported by, so this gives us as you can see, how many positions we have at risk. So we can do this one. That one's a LeFi hack. So yeah. So there we go. Revoke selected. All right. So we'll do a 0.01 tip. All right. All right. This is the fun clicky through everything, cleaning house type of stuff. So basically what I'm doing here now is just going through every approval on my end. And one by one. And since I use wallet guard, it simulates a wallet transaction every time it gives it to me. So I gotta go through that. To trigger MetaMask to do that. We saw how many approvals I had. And this is all part of that wallet cleanup, you know. There we go. All right. This is the slow end of the show, but it's a needed thing for you to see, I think, because we talk a lot about safety and more than we preach. We preach more than we act. And so, yes, it can take a minute revoking all approvals, but it's wallet safety at its finest. Now, you know, the thing that sucks is you paid a gas fee before to usually give approval. Luckily, on like Arbitrum, it's not that much. I know we went through maybe like $60 on ETH one time revoking all approvals, but you know, it is something that needs to be done. This is only one chain, Arbitrum. So it is a good way to sort of end the night, I guess you could say. Clean the house. But you saw how many approvals we had. So we're going to let them all come through real quick. All right. And then where are we at? Oh. Boom. Yeah. So waiting for all of those to go through. As those statuses go. So we see a lot in activity. They should all be getting approved shortly. So yeah. We can always do a good refresh to see where we're at. So we had 48 approvals. Oh, still there. They'll come through, but all the other ones we've killed. So, yeah, that is something that will batch through. This one, boop. You know, let's revoke that. Let's do it. All right. There we go. All right. All right. So those should all come through eventually. We'll see those, but that is a great way to start ending the night on approval side of things. And then one of the things you can always do is check the next morning, see what's gone through, what hasn't, clean up again. But safety is a really big play. I want to thank everyone for joining for TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 855. I know we didn't get to base tonight. Forgot how much we had to do on Arbitrum. You're gonna hate base because that's gonna go for a while, but we got to end tonight because we have some big meetings in the morning with like Kepler and some other teams. So we got to be fresh, shiny, and I think we're gonna wear this tomorrow too. It's a good little hoodie to keep us warm. So yeah. But as always, we end our show with the same two things: our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. Our words of wisdom are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, we wish everyone a great and wonderful night. GM. And till next time, we end with the greatest worst knock knock joke. In honor of those that come before us and memory of those that came after us, knock knock. Who's there?